Homes in great to excellent condition sell on average 18 days faster than the competition, and at a higher price, and with less price reductions. But this video is not about how to clean, how to put out fresh flowers, where to put throw pillows, and how to arrange furniture. This video is about why condition is so important and what you can do about it. Our goal here is to give you information, education, and advice to make you powerful, smart, informed real estate consumers. So much attention is given to make sure you paint this, make sure that is fixed, open the windows, turn on the lights. All of those things you should do, but they're not the thing that really connects with the people who are going to buy your house. The ones you need to connect with, you don't connect with them through paint color. You don't connect with them through centerpieces on dining room tables. You connect with them through an experience that you take them through while they're at your home. One of the first things that you want to do when you're preparing your home for sale and dealing with something like the condition of your home is to have a level of expectation management. You want to understand what you can do and what you can't. Every home has defects, every home has flaws, every home has positive features, and every home has negative features. You can't fix everything. Everything doesn't end on the day that you put the house on the market. The budget and time that you set aside has to address those things that you're going to do prior to market, during market, and also those things that are going to come up via inspections or appraisals, especially if there's things like FHA and VA which have specific requirements that you need to fix certain things or the buyer can't get the loan, thus you have no deal and you have no sale. The initial push is really where you want to put the most attention and effort, but you don't want to be caught off guard in the back end by something. Well, I recommend that you as a seller get an inspection prior to. You've signed a contract, you've agreed on a price, you've agreed on terms, you're moving through the process, you've got that home inspection addendum hanging over you. This now is a stressful moment because you don't know what the inspector is going to find if you haven't done one already. You don't know what's going to come up. You have no idea what it's going to cost you to fix some of these things. If you've done that inspection in the front hand, you know, you have a really good idea. The likelihood of finding some gee whiz, wow, oh, that's going to cost me thousands of dollars or cost me this sale, the likelihood of that happening is dramatically reduced by getting that inspection in the front end. Another person to bring in and give you some help is a stager to give you a perspective on your home that you don't have. Don't expect most buyers to be Sherlock Holmes and be able to find every wonderful thing about your house. Show it to them. Show the existing features, demonstrate the potential, and allow them to picture themselves living in the home. If you have a vacant home or you have a partially vacant home, you have some empty rooms and you really don't know what to do, rather than just take a picture of an empty room and post that, why not ask a stager or a designer to give you a sketch? What would they do there? This is what this room could look like. This is what this house could look like. And don't just hope that the buyer has a creative mind and can see past the emptiness of that particular space or that house. You need to appeal to all five senses within those first 5 seconds when a buyer walks in the door and takes no more than 5 steps. Buyers are alert and in tune with their senses immediately when they walk in the door. They are looking for triggers. Home showings don't happen at random. You have time to prepare for these things. You pull out those bottles of water. You pull out those cold Coca-Colas. You brew that pot of coffee. You take those muffins and you put them in the toaster oven, the microwave for a second. And what you do is now you've started to appeal to their senses of taste and smell. If you have an area like a breakfast nook or you have a place with a great view, has a nice little table set up, encourage them to go there with it, or that's where you put the said refreshment. But be creative about that and welcome folks into your home and allow them to have a little moment while they are visiting your home to feel like they're living there. You get the thermostat set right. If it's in the wintertime, you crank it up a little bit to get a little bit warm in there. If it's in the summertime, you crank it down a little bit to get it a little bit cool in there. You want to demonstrate that this house is a very comfortable place to live in. If it gets a nice cross breeze during certain times of year, open up the windows and allow that to happen. So you allow that feel, you get that initial feel when you walk in that this is a comfortable place to live. Sound is easy. It's so easy to go around today with small portable radios, or a lot of houses are already wired for sound anyway. Sight is a lot more than keeping things clean and turning on your lights. Sight is about directing your buyers to where you want them to go in an order in which you want them to go. Tell them where to start and where to stop and where to go and what to look for when they're there. Think a little bit like Alice in Wonderland as you're bringing buyers through your house. Have little signs that say, touch this, feel this, pull this, open this. Lead buyers on a tour of your house instead of having them wander around and you hoping that they come across the things that are great about your house. Getting your home in selling condition is far more than taking your family photos down off of the wall, putting a bunch of stuff in storage, and repainting your bedroom. If the prettiest, nicest, best maintained house in the neighborhood goes for sale a week after you put your house on the market, are you prepared to compete? Understand what the expectations are. Have a budget and a timeline. Always continually improve your situation and improve your home throughout the entire process. Hire an inspector. Hire a stager and create that guided tour to allow buyers to see themselves in the home and appeal to all 5 senses within 5 seconds and the first 5 steps that buyers walk into your house. Delight them, wow them, take them from, hey, this is nice, to wow, I have to have this. Put those aspects together and your home is in the best condition that it can be, and dominate your local market so you get maximum money, shortest amount of time, least amount of hassles. Stay tuned for the next video in this series on competition. Like this video, comment, share, and subscribe to our channel. Thank you for watching and see you next time. Why can't I say that? Why does that keep not coming out right? Big bugs drive me nuts. You have 5 seconds to sell me this pen. That's not what the 5 seconds is about. Getting a little loopy. Make sure you hit the pillows to create that little V. Not hit pillows. You hit the pillow, and it makes the little pretty V.